Good morning. Today, let's talk about bad vibes. Why do we feel it? Why do we exactly attract something that is not so good as an experience for us? Bad vibes are nothing but energies that we are unsure of, energies that are surrounded by and have a counter effect. It's a destructive energy. So, recognizing these vibrations that you are in is your constant field that you live in, that is familiar, that is known to you. Example would be if you were born in a wealthy family, you drove around the neighborhood that's not so wealthy, it doesn't resonate with your energy field. Have you ever felt that? It causes you to get pushed into fear zone, unknown and unpredictable, and it's unnatural for our existence. So, bad vibes are just telling us that you're losing your energy and your vitality. Our immunity get compromised because of that. When another example would be when a baby leaves its mom, and imagine tiny baby, because as babies we're connected to their energy, parents' energy or caretaker's energy. And even for a few seconds, if the baby is away, the nervous system freaks out. Everything becomes so unfamiliar and unsafe. That feeling of being safe is our shield. It is our love that we need to really understand that it's our energy field that we need to protect. So, if kids are going to daycare, kids are going to school, their shield of feeling safe is yanked off. And we circulate ourselves and our energy in unknown, unfamiliar places. Now, all atoms vibrate. Okay, you will see where I'm going with this. Waves of energy are all around us in the universe. Plants vibrate, rocks vibrate, wind vibrates. When you're in wrong place, around wrong people, your body or the nervous system will go into survival mode and it will create emotions of fear constantly. So this constant feeling of unsafeness is what is bad vibes zone, which reduces our vitality, vibrancy, enthusiasm, and we live in unhealthy lifestyle scenarios. Now energy is like a force field that impacts us. We want to make good choices for us, so you cannot imagine a million other things that can go wrong. What is worry is nothing but we are assuming that our energy will impact with something wrong. Magnetically we are attracting it because if you watched a movie as like a sad story, your emotions, your sense organ does not understand that that movie is external, because subconscious mind only knows you. So you going through those emotions and you sleep after watching that sad movie, you actually feel like you encountered that whole sadness. In the meanwhile, your energy field is surrounded with that emotion of sadness. You get my point? And then what happens? You attract the same situations in your life. So watch happy stuff. Like I have clients who come and say, Vinaya, I watched horror movies, serial killer stuff, murder mysteries all through my high school life. And I always say, okay, now what? Now your mind is anxious, worried, and is constantly feeling the fear and uncertainty of the future. Our prominent thoughts in our day shape our reality and our experiences. If you change experiences that bring you more joy and excitement, and if it is constantly added in your life, like mine is all about sitting on the deck and watching the birds and embodying that inner peace constantly, so that whenever chaos hits, I know I have a sanctuary that I can sit. I don't have to worry about anything else, because I constantly affirm, I'm okay in this situation. Everything is okay around me. Because we need to do that more often than feeling the fear of, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? Now, if in case we relate this whole scenario of force field that we exist with relationships, okay? When you see a person who is giving you feelings of bad vibes, okay? It's like, I went somewhere, I had to meet somebody, and I really dislike their energy field. So it's like two tornadoes coming together. If the power is more, we impact. There is an aversion, like, whoa, watch out, that person is not so accepting, kind of, you know? So, how do you overcome that? Especially when I do couples therapy, relationship issues. Imagine it's like you have this husband who's just going on yelling at you, or is really throwing their trash out. That's what I call, because everyone is on their journey, doing their script, and that person is just, downloading their crap. You, as a person, if in case you start seeing divinity in them, the impact of two force field or the words abusive language will not affect you, because that person is just holding a script and narrating that script. Okay, sooner or later, the more you imagine that person being how you want them to be, how you want them to treat you in your meditation, done long enough, that person has no choice but to match your image in the mind. So when a woman gets into this drama zone or relationship issues, they're constantly in the field of that impact, that my life is threatened. I have self-respect too. I exist in this planet. So it again, you have to come down to, what are your prominent thoughts? Are you constantly shielding yourself? Are you constantly protecting yourself? Are you constantly expecting the another person would attack you, pull you down? So this is what I'm talking about. When your force field impacts other people, you leave them with such thoughts and energies around you. So sooner or later, you might be that person who gives bad vibes to others who want to be in your energy field. Do you get my point? So, to have a harmonious relationship, experience, first of all, your force field, which is much more safe. And that happens when you constantly keep saying, I am safe. I want to feel safe in this moment. So, your nervous system is not jarred, which has happened over a period of time, probably. Like, as a child, we just go through constant uncertainty and the jerks of like, how are people going to treat me? What to expect is unknown. So we live in this insecurity. So the minute you start knowing yourself, saying, okay, I wish to have only these set of thoughts. I want to just feel peace constantly. Your energy field, your force field, that becomes your true identity. It's like a signature perfume that you're going to have. Then, when somebody comes in and they're throwing their stuff, you start looking at them as this divine being playing their role, because we all are on this stage of drama where everybody's playing their role according to what they think is right. Nobody's getting up and thinking, oh, you know what, I want to put this person ahead and then think about them. No, it doesn't happen. So this is where I just feel like women are kind of cheated mentally, because they assume men need to do that. It's not going to happen. You're on your journey, you see your views, you paid the tickets, enjoy your life. Don't expect this other person who also paid for the ticket, is on the journey, just sitting beside you, to all of a sudden understand everything about you. It's not going to happen. That person will never wear your shoes. You're never going to wear that person's shoes. Even if it is the close knit relationship of primary contracts, they are on their own journey. They don't dream about what you want. So quit expecting, and then just see the divinity in them anytime the relationship has this force field